to BBUK Wednesday by the time 6 o'clock and the machine nearly didn't work.
On tonight's show, a copper who's so ravishing who makes the BBL girls go giddy at the knees. It's
Rav, what's up? What right now, Rav? Wow! Look at those pecs. Plus, we welcome back the only ex-housemate who can make eating sound like an act of love. Oh, it's BB10's Freddie Fisher, everybody.
And if that was enough, we'll be revealing the result of this year's first nominations. It's
Plus,
mental.
there's a sting in the tail, people. More will be revealed later.
But we've got some breaking news. Jovan and Dave are currently having a genuine argument about being disrespectful
To
onions, George.
onions.
To onions.
Having an argument about onions.
And only in the Big Brother house.
It's almost like they've got too much time on their hands. But even bigger than that, we've got a rule breaker on our hands, everybody. Josie's only gone and told everybody who she's just nominated.
Oh, fundamental rule break.
What's wrong with these people?
I don't know. But back to last night's show, we saw the housemates partying Hawaiian style, but it all went a bit pineapple-shaped.
All right.
When sunshine...
What shape a pineapple is?
It
Just in
goes up
case
at the
people at
top
home
like
don't
that.
know what a pineapple is.
She had a bit of a bitter taste left in her mouth, old sunshine.
Really?
She wasn't happy.
Oh dear, surprisingly, that taste had nothing to do with John, I don't eat cooking, James, and more to do with the fact it was amazing, more to do with the fact that 10 housemates wrongly identified Sunshine as the mole.
Yes, so let's take another look at a bite-sized piece of last night's action. Here is the pizza resistance, George, in 60 tasty seconds.
Pizza resistance? What the hell's that?
In my drawers is an earpiece. Wait for me to feed you the right answers, OK?
The mole really is on fire, yeah?
Quick, on the floor. Grab one of the pizzas and smear it all over the patio window. Quick, start trashing all the other pizzas.
It is now time to identify this mole.
Sunshine.
The real mole, please step forward.
And I hate all of you!
What do you consider to be your piece de resistance?
My what? My pizza resistance? What the hell's that? I don't eat cooking, I just eat takeaway.
I'm not upset that people voted for me. I'm upset that people who thought I would be a mole knew that had they get it right, I would lose.
All the conflict that I'm aware of since we've been here has surrounded, or she's been related to her.
Good one last night, wasn't it? It was a cracker. I laughed hard last night. Yeah. Hard, everybody. Oh, easy up over there. Now, the future is not looking bright for Sunshine, so the burning question we're asking today is, who is the biggest cause of conflict in the house?
The biggest cause of conflict. That's what we're looking for.
We want to know what you think, so go to the website and let us know.
OK, now, if I were ever to get into a fight, I would want our next guest right beside me. He's been a detective, a security guard, a soldier and a policeman, and he's even dabbled in the dangerous art of ballroom dancing. Please welcome Rav Wilding, ladies and gentlemen. Hello, Rav. How you doing, Sausage? You all right?
Very well, thank you.
You're buff, Rav. I didn't realise you were this big in real life.
Super buff,
I can't
isn't he,
help
girls?
saying it. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
Look, we never have that many girls come outside with us, especially on a day like today.
That's a Freddie.
Emma's been fawning over Rav all afternoon.
Not fawning, I just didn't know you were this big.
Emma. Come on.
Right, you are a massive Big Brother fan, aren't you?
I am, yeah. Love it.
So what makes a good housemate, in your opinion?
Someone that's just true to themselves, someone that's not playing a game. I don't like all that business. Just someone who just comes in and what you see is what you get.
So out of this year's lot, who's doing it for you?
Do you know what? I'm really loving the former mole.
Mario.
Loving him. I just think he was so good.
He's really bright. I like him.
Really, and he was like, when he was the mole, he was almost convincing himself that he was playing a game. You know, it was great.
He had good
the way he
acting
was
skills.
doing. Really, really good. And I think he's a great housemate.
Now, obviously, kind of trying to discover who the mole was has now got us to the position where Sunshine thinks the whole house is against her. Do you think that is the case?
Well, I'm not really feeling Sunshine. I'll be honest.
Really?
Why?
Yeah, I think with the food when they were doing the shopping list, I think she was a bit overpowering, hammering home her vegan views on the others.
I believe we've got a clip of her vegan views right now. Let's have a look.
One person adds it up as you write it down. One person has this, and we have people who cook to say what they want.
Are we going to do a big group bulk buy or individual buy? What are we going to do?
I'll need to have a few individual bits. But I think we really need to just, like, get on with it.
Let's do the alcohol first. No, but what annoyed me a little bit then, she went, we'll go through the shopping list, yeah, and then at the end we'll get all my vegan stuff. No, exactly. And I thought, well, what if I said, let's go shopping list, and then at the end we'll get all my beautician stuff. I would rather spend a little bit more and buy vegan-friendly food for all of us, and then we can have the meat as well, rather than her having a separate budget, because none of us are having a separate budget.
Looking less and less like Beyonce by the day.
Do you think it's just a case of she's not a team player?
Well, it certainly doesn't look like it so far, does it? And that if she wants to stay in that house for a long time, I would suggest that is exactly what she's going to have to be.
A lot of people are saying that she could be a bit of a princess.
I think there's a few signs of that, yeah. Bit of a princess. I'm not saying she's a horrible person, I just think if she wants to stay in there longer, she's got to be a team player.
She needs to start being a team player. Isn't that right, guys?
That is right.
Play the game. Play the game, indeed.
So Sunshine went to bed with a cloud over her head last night.
Very good.
But have things...
See what we did there? Amazing.
Liking it.
Thanks, Rav. Have things brightened up for the medical students since not if Jovan has anything to do with it. This is a BBLB exclusive.
Exclusive, you say?
From tonight's show.
Me and haven't spoken today, and we won't, you know, and that's cool.
Oh, right, you're not speaking?
No, I don't want to. I'm not interested in... I'm not interested in it, because I know that type of person, do you know what I mean? And it's just gonna... Things like that, issues like that will re-arise, you know, and I know they will. And so it's best, I think, if I just avoid. That way I'll have a good time. Like, you were talking about drawing the line under it. Like, yeah, drawing the line under the situation that happened.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, there's no way that me and her are going to be able to get to know each other and be friends like she's, you know, like she made out that she wanted to be, because I don't want to be friends with someone like that. At the end of the day,
you feel like the damage is done.
Yeah, I just don't want it.
Yeah, but I didn't know Vicky Pollard was in the house. Right, you can see more of that on tonight's main show, guys. Rev, other than Sunshine, who's going to be top of the noms list?
Well, I think he's a nice guy, but Ben's in trouble, I think.
Really?
I think a lot of people, just for whatever reason,
I tell you, your
like
mate
Ben.
Mario's going to be upset.
Oh, he likes Ben, doesn't he?
They are vibing, big star.
I think Ben might be all right. I think he's flying below the radar at the minute.
What about the Laughing Monk, Dave?
Oh, I think
he's a nuisance, isn't he?
He's in trouble, yeah.
Well, they're rowing. They're rowing right now.
Oh, they're rowing
about onions.
Right, now Rav, of course, isn't just here to talk about the housemates. Oh, no. He's a man on a mission, mission to solve Big Brother mysteries sent in by you on our website. Here's what happened when he interrogated the Big Brother team on your behalf. I warn you, this is not for the faint-hearted.
You're always hanging around with that design team. What are those horses for? And don't mug me off.
Look, I don't know anything. I just know their names. Look, I'll just give you their names. Debbie Ann and Amber Rose, that's it. No more names. I can't tell you any more. I've given you enough information already.
Oh no, Rav off Crime Watch, I've been rumbled.
So this Bob Reiter character, how do you know him?
Look, Rav, look, I don't want to talk about Bob Reiter. He's old as the hills and he knows stuff. He sees the future, he's got predictions. If I tell you any more, I'm going to be getting a 10 stretch. I just can't talk about it. I mean, the only thing is, obviously, he's called Bob Reiter because it's an anagram of Big Brother. Come on, you know that. That's it. I'm not saying another word. I'm not saying another word. Please, please, please.
What does that door in the corner of the garden lead to? Big Brother fan Harry wants to know.
The Camerons, Rav.
I'll give you one more chance.
The Camerons.
Colin wants to know how many cameras you've got in the house. You got an answer for him?
Look, Rav, there's cameras everywhere, mate. 50 cameras, I don't know. There's cameras in the lounge, in the kitchen, in the storeroom, in the bathroom. There's cameras in here in the gallery. I don't know.
Nah, I couldn't find out anything from this lot, boss. All a bunch of donuts anyway.
That was the best VT we've ever had on Little Brother. I'll tell you that right now, for nothing. Amazing. We're going in on that.
Brilliant. Now, I love your policing skills, but here on BBLB, we like to give you more. Like, you didn't find out that the housemates ordered 130 potatoes.
Oh.
So you slacked on that one.
Yeah.
And Shabby's luxury item was an orgasmatron.
Yeah.
Don't look like that.
It's a head massage thing, right? Or that Mario is currently the most Googled housemate with 16,500 hits, everybody. And Ben's luxury item is under-eye concealer.
Oh,
How about that? Anyway, thank you for coming on. Give him a big round of applause. Rev Wilding, everybody. What a beautiful man. Still to come, the only man who could rival Ben for the title of Poshest housemate is Freddie Fisher, everybody.
And get those dancing shoes on, as he's also going to be singing his new single for us. And let me tell you, it involves...
One of these. Right, that's it. The backstage has begun. We exclusively reveal news on this year's first nomination. It's going to get messy.
See you in 4.
Hello and welcome back to Little Brother at 6:15. In just a few moments, we'll be chatting to the one and only Freddie Fisher, everybody. Look at him, handsome fellow. Plus, we reveal those all-important first nomination results. But before all of that, put your hands in the air like you just don't care. It's Emma with the news.
So, last night at 6:04, the housemates took part in a task Mr. Frosty would be proud of.
Nathan, you should begin your attempt on the sound of the polar bear.
What fierce is that?
Pardon me.
You're a sadistic bunch of people.
No, that's it.
Easy. And is the house divide already happening? Already? Really? Oh, apparently so, according to Rachel. She made her way to the diary room at 10:22 last night to ring the alarm.
I know there's a couple of polygroups forming already, but I just have a feeling that things might become a bit more segregated. I think people are feeling a bit tense because they know that, like, nominations are around the corner. I just think they've realised, you know, it's not all fun and games, you know.
Oh, and we've got exciting news because at 10:30 this morning, Bob Reiter finally woke up.
You coming down his stairs?
Oh, Bob Reiter's come to life.
Keep putting your writers up.
There he is, there he is.
Coming out.
Time to sharpen your tongues. Nominations today.
Scary. I wonder if anyone has to be bigger. And at 1:35 p.m, Bob Reiter's prediction that housemates should sharpen their tongues came true as they started to nominate for the very first time.
I'm going to vote for someone who I consider to be a friend. I think he's perhaps playing some kind of game, and I don't enjoy it or him.
I don't think he's got much time for me, and basically if he was gone, I don't think I'd miss him.
Because he had the sheer audacity to blow off straight in my face.
I wanted him to say that I was false because I had false hair, but he never actually said it. And everyone in the house loves him.
I need to know the rules with nominating yourself.
And in just a minute, we'll be announcing the first housemates up for eviction, so make sure you stay tuned. That's it for now, but head to the website channel4.com/Big Brother for all the latest breaking news.
Nominating yourself, really, JJ? So, last year, our next guest experienced in the Big Brother house read like a Shakespearean tale. He suffered feelings of unrequited love, joy and sadness, plus he had a ridiculous name. It's only halfwit, everybody. They can call you Freddie. They can call you Freddie all they like, but you'll always be halfwit to me. Halfwit, lovely to see you. How's your life changed since you come out of the house, sir?
Well, mainly, I've started club DJing now.
Oh, he's a club DJ, guys. Is Is that what that snazzy jacket's all about?
Yeah, mate. Yeah. No, check me out.
Smacks of club DJ, doesn't it?
Yeah. Check me out on Facebook, DJ Freddie Fisher.
Yes, I'm all over
and
that.
just recently, I've been collaborating with Amber D'Amour, the Queen of Hard House, to make some cool electro tracks that are coming out this Monday, which is also my birthday. It's going to be awesome.
Plug, Freddie.
Yeah.
We'll be hearing your single later on, but let's talk about you and housemates.
Yes.
First of all, I need to know: are you still single?
I am still single.
There are lots of women in here, all ready to play. And on to more pressing matters, Sunshine.
Yes.
What do you make of her?
Well, my initial impressions of Sunshine were that she was somewhat fanciable, but that's not a good sign necessarily if I find somebody fanciable. I think she's quite narcissistic as well. She could turn out to be very nice and interesting also, but potentially also quite sort of bitchy and high maintenance. And
so your type,
so forth.
like B and Noreen.
Yeah, I suppose so. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
It seems like she's been a little bit isolated, and we've got an exclusive clip now of Sunshine moaning in the dining room.
Yeah.
I get the feeling that he's avoiding me because he tends to leave areas that I'm in, and also because he asks if people around me want a drink but doesn't ask me, and he doesn't say anything to me, and I'm trying my best to get along with him. It's one thing not to get along with somebody, but it's another thing to kind of feel that that person is purposely avoiding you.
She looks very down, doesn't she?
Why the long face, Sunshine?
George!
Come on!
No!
Oh, Try to Fish is fantastic until Friday. You can see more of that on Channel 4 tonight, 10 p.m. And I think it's fair to say you were fairly isolated when you were in the house. How does it feel to be the odd one out, Fred?
It's really difficult because even if something you were doing was initially what got you isolated, even when you change your behaviour, it's so hard to come back from that, really. It's hard to get people to give you another chance once they've decided they're not going to give you a chance.
Fred.
Exactly.
You went through a bit of an image transformation to fit in. Let's take a look at what you did.
Okay, let's do it.
All right, you ready?
Okay, cool. Is that red paint in his head?
No, yeah.
You all right, Freddie?
Nice.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't suit him. Oh, he looks evil.
Harper, you look way nice looking with your head shaved as well.
Thank you.
I liked it.
Freddie, did you do that purely to gain acceptance from the other housemates?
Oh, it was suggested to me. I thought, that sounds fun. It wasn't even planned to do that. I just thought, oh, yeah, all right, I'll shave my head off. That sounds fun.
He's a party guy.
Yeah.
It did kind of work. You shaved it off and then you became accepted and lots of people became... And then you got into that tight little knit group with the boys. Do you think Sunshine will go to such drastic measures?
She'll have to do something drastic, that's
Shall
for
we
sure.
shave Sunshine's head, guys?
Like what? What could she do, Freddie, do you think?
Well, I think shaving her head would be an interesting one.
I don't think she should do that. I don't think she should
she's
also
got
encourage
nice
that.
hair.
Perhaps she should just carry on being who she really is.
I think she probably needs to tone down the assertiveness a little bit for now and just sort of go with the flow a bit. Stay positive, most of all, because it's really difficult. Once you accurately... She's not being paranoid. People are bitching about her. People aren't accepting
don't like her.
But you've kind of got to carry on acting like everyone could be nice to you anyway and just sort of be a little bit less assertive and just ride it out and, and
if only
adapt
she had
somehow.
your jacket, Fred.
Yeah.
She'd be fine. Now, today, of course, is dreaded nominations day. You actually hold the record for surviving the most nominations. 5 on the bounce, everybody. So 7 in total. It must be pretty tough when you're right in the middle of that.
It is. It's really tough. I mean, the first time was okay because you've still got the rest of your summer if you go home.
Yeah.
The second time, but by the third time, it's like, what is going on here? Like, whatever I do, this is impossible.
But he rode it out, ladies and gentlemen.
Yeah.
But surely,
he rode it out.
surely that first time, you were the first person nominated during the first nominations. It must, knock your confidence a little bit when you're in there.
It does, because, you're on the show, you're going on Big Brother, you probably think you're you're the kind of person that is good with people.
You'd hope so, Fred.
You know, so-
You'd hope so. I've got some big news, guys. I'm going to reveal this week's noms.
All right.
Can I have a drum roll, please? Sunshine, Shabby and Dave have received the most nominations. What do you think of that, Freddie?
Oh, well, Sunshine is no surprise there.
Yeah. What about Dave and
all.
Shabby?
Oh, that's interesting. I don't know who would go from these, but...
we'll have to wait and see,
yeah.
mate.
Right, but as always with Big Brother, things won't be so straightforward for the housemates, as before they even started nominating today, Big Brother announced exclusively on the website that the housemates will be facing Save, bye Freddie, or
Bye, Freddie.
Replace.
That's right. Tomorrow, Sunshine, Shabby and Dave will take part in a task, the winner of which will be safe from eviction, but they will choose who will replace them to face this week's public vote. Let's go outside and see where Freddie is, shall we, my love?
I can't believe it. Right, that's it for today. Thank you to all of our guests.
The main show is on Channel 4 tonight at 10 p.m. and we'll be here same time, same place tomorrow with Brian Bello and Adriana from 90210.
Until then, get your glow sticks out as Freddie Fisher is about to hit the turntables to perform his single Summertime. Sexual.